What happened at your work that caused multiple people to all quit at once? I was head surgical tech at Valley General, working alongside Dr. Chen for 3 years. Sarah was brilliant, steady hands, calm under pressure, the kind of surgeon who'd stay late to check on every patient personally. Our OR team was tight-knit, myself, 2 OR nurses, and an anesthesiologist who'd been there 15 years. We moved like clockwork, anticipating each other's needs. Everything changed when Dr. Webb arrived as new department head. First day, he walked into our pre-op meeting wearing designer scrubs, immediately questioning Sarah's surgical decisions on cases he'd never reviewed. We need to optimize efficiency, he announced, pulling out a tablet full of profit margins. This department is hemorrhaging money with these extended procedures. Webb implemented his Streamlined Surgery Protocol, reduced prep time by 40%, cut post-op monitoring in half, schedule surgeries back-to-back with 5-minute turnarounds. Time is money, he said when Sarah objected. Adapt or find another hospital. I watched Sarah's jaw tighten, but she maintained professional composure. Our nurses exchanged worried glances, whispering concerns about patient safety. Tuesday morning, we had Mrs. Rodriguez, 67, scheduled for gallbladder removal. Sarah wanted extra prep time due to diabetes complications, but Webb refused. Stick to the timeline, he ordered. Every minute over schedule costs money. During surgery, Mrs. Rodriguez's blood pressure dropped dangerously. Sarah called for additional monitoring equipment. Webb overruled her from the observation deck. We have 3 more surgeries today. Move things along, Dr. Chen. Sarah's hands shook with anger, but she stayed focused. Mrs. Rodriguez stabilized after 20 tense minutes. In recovery, Sarah quietly arranged extended monitoring against Webb's protocol, personally staying an extra hour. Thursday, Webb caught Sarah violating efficiency standards and wrote her up formally. 1 more deviation and you're terminated, he warned. That afternoon, 8-year-old Marcus came for appendix surgery. Webb demanded we rush prep despite the child's obvious anxiety. When Sarah asked for 10 extra minutes to calm him down, Webb exploded. This is a business, not a daycare. Friday morning, Sarah requested a meeting about patient safety concerns. 20 minutes later, she walked out with tears streaming, pink slip trembling in her hand. Dr. Chen has been terminated for insubordination, Webb announced to our stunned team. At 2 p.m. during our busiest surgery block, I looked at the others. Without saying a word, I untied my surgical mask and placed it on the instrument tray. Lisa, our lead OR nurse, did the same. Then Tom, our anesthesiologist, followed suit. Finally, Beth removed her gloves with quiet dignity. Webb watched in growing horror as his entire surgical team walked out in solidarity, leaving him alone with 3 patients scheduled and no staff. The hospital went into crisis mode. Surgery shut down completely. Patients were transferred to other facilities at enormous cost. By evening, the story was trending. Surgeon fired for putting patients first. Entire team quits in protest. Local news picked it up by weekend. Mrs. Rodriguez's family shared how Sarah had saved Grandma's life by going against dangerous protocols. The hospital board launched an emergency investigation and patient complaints tripled overnight. Monday morning, the administrator called each of us personally. Webb had been terminated with no severance. They begged us to return, offering substantial raises and written guarantees that no doctor would be fired for advocating patient safety. Sarah was reinstated with a formal apology and full back pay. Tuesday morning, we walked back into our OR together. Sarah's first surgery back was little Marcus, rescheduled for his appendectomy. When he saw Sarah approaching, his face lit up with recognition. "You're the nice doctor who said it was okay to be scared." Sarah squeezed his small hand gently. "It's going to be perfect this time. We'll take all the time we need."